Ever heard something so weird you assume medieval people were just stupid? Actually, many of their strangest rules existed for really smart reasons. Here are a few that might surprise you. Rule number 1, the bread weight law. Bakers could be punished or even executed if their bread was too light. Why? Because people kept getting scammed with hollow loaves, so bakers added extra bread to avoid trouble. That's why a baker's dozen still means 13 instead of 12. Rule number 2, the no bathing rule. Yes, medieval people avoided baths, but not because they hated being clean. Public bathhouses spread disease like wildfire, so leaders banned them during outbreaks. Ironically, staying dirty caused disease too. People just couldn't win. Rule number 3, the curfew bell. Every night, a bell rang to tell people to put out their fires, not to control them, but to stop entire wooden towns from burning down. The bell literally saved lives. Rule number 4, the pointy shoe ban. Nobles wore shoes with insanely long pointy toes. They looked fancy until people started tripping, breaking ankles, and even dying in battle, so rulers banned them for safety. Rule number 5, no meat on Wednesdays. This wasn't religious, it was survival. Livestock had to last through winter, so rulers limited meat consumption. Eating fish midweek kept communities alive. Rule number 6, announcing marriages. Couples couldn't marry secretly. The church had to announce it publicly for weeks. This prevented bigamy and accidental incest in small towns where everyone was kind of related. Rule number 7, no sleeping near the walls. People were told not to sleep against the wall of their house, not because it was impolite, but because medieval homes were freezing, damp, and crawling with insects. Sleeping near the wall meant waking up sick or covered in mold and pests. So families slept closer together in the middle of the room for warmth and safety. Rule number 8, mirrors were forbidden in some places. In several regions, mirrors were banned inside bedrooms, not due to superstition, but because polished metal mirrors reflected firelight unpredictably. One wrong flicker and your home, made entirely of wood and hay, could ignite. Banning mirrors near candles literally prevented house fires. Rule number 9, the outlawed night singing. People were forbidden from singing or chanting after dark. This wasn't about being grumpy, it was for defense. Sound carried across open fields, which helped bandits locate settlements. Quiet nights kept villages hidden and alive. Rule number 10, no colored clothing for commoners. Bright colors like red, purple, or royal blue were illegal for most people. Not because rulers were snobs, well, maybe a little, but expensive dyes were crucial for identifying ranks and organizing armies. If everyone wore any color they wanted, soldiers couldn't tell friend from foe in battle. Rule number 11, animals had court trials. Yep, pigs, cows, even rats were put on trial. Sounds insane, but there was a reason. Animals damaged crops and hurt people often. Trials let villages assign responsibility and enforce order when nothing else worked. It was their way of controlling chaos in farming communities. Rule number 12, banning shoes inside homes. In some towns, wearing shoes indoors was strictly forbidden. Not for hygiene, but because most shoes had metal spikes on the bottom for walking in mud. One wrong step and you'd puncture your own wooden floor, or worse, someone's foot. So people removed shoes to protect floors, families, and their wallets.